Welcome to day 1803 of What You Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting the journey originally as I transitioned from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. And in 2020, with the pandemic and everything, a little bit of back and forth, and have become a lot more active in the offline world than I was prior to that, the several years prior to that, for a lot of reasons. But today is the final day of 2022. It's December 31st, 2022. I usually don't date stamp or mark my videos, but today I am, because it is a day to celebrate, a day to be grateful for everything that happened so far this year. So we talked about a couple of things in the last day of this year's 365-day challenge, the BU 365-day challenge, to do one thing every day that improves us in some way, makes and created us, and hopefully keeps me, for sure I will be on the path, and everyone else that participated on the path to continually becoming a better version of themselves and myself and ourselves, because that's what our life is all about, is just figuring out who we are, what we like, what our preferences are, and then how can we make the world a better place? How can we make the world better for us having been here today? So, and any other day. So today, our idiom for Supersize Your Business was the best things in life are free. And on that theme, I decided I was going to wear everything that was a gift to me from other people, with the exception of my underwear. Don't freak out. I always wear my own underwear. Nobody bought or gifted me my underwear, or my, bras and underclothing, right? But everything else, down to my mug, gift from my youngest sister, my bracelet, gift my mother made me, gift from my mother to help me be healthy, physically more healthy. It's got these little gems in it, which you cannot see, but they're different stones that help with different parts of our body. And I would say, I think my arthritis feels better. I don't think my knee is any better, but my arthritis definitely is. Earrings from my sister, a year younger than me, necklace from my oldest sister, jeans from my daughter, shirt from my mom, what else we got on? Socks from a friend of mine. But bottom line, none of these things cost me any money. And that's what the best things in life are free means. It means that the best things that we experience, I'm going to say experience, I was going to say acquire, but it's not about stuff. Although I'm making it about stuff by symbolizing all the things I'm wearing today that were gifts to me. But it's about the gift. It's what people give us and letting them give us things, which has always been hard for me, down to, receiving compliments. But I learned a long time ago that by not accepting those things and not receiving them, you're disrespecting the person that wants to gift you those things. I hope that makes sense. At least that's what got me over my fear of asking for help and over my fear of accepting help. And help might be in the form of gifts, right? So the best things in life are free. Do you believe that? I wholeheartedly believe that the things that really matter in our lives aren't things that cost us money. When I had my sudden cardiac arrest, the things I thought about while I was gone, and the things I thought about as I returned after was taken out of the coma and my heart was filtered, etc., had nothing to do with the jobs I'd had, the money I'd made. It had to do with my experiences here on the planet, how I interacted with other people, both good and bad, and learned that being myself was actually the most important thing. And the actual purpose of my life, but the purpose of all our lives, is to be ourselves and show up in the world and create what only we uniquely can, based on our different experiences, feelings, thoughts, desires, preferences, all of it. So that was our idiom today. The best things in life are free. To coincide with our two questions I am asking, and today's the last day, I asked two questions every day as part of the annual challenge. And today's questions were, what is the meaning of your life? And then I shared 12 steps or tips on how to determine what that is. So often, and I was the same way, I spent literally decades commiserating and feeling bad that I didn't have this overriding massive desire or purpose in life. I was just kind of like so many others, doing what I thought I was supposed to do, doing what I should do, and moving forward, making more money, having more businesses, acquiring more assets, etc. But it left me feeling hollow inside because I wasn't creating things for a reason, for my why, that were consistent with my core values and my beliefs and things like that. And so this just reminds me that we need to really pay attention to what's important. And guess what? Money has little or nothing to do with it. So we talked about how do you supersize your business, and what in your business have you grown or supersized that you didn't pay money for, because there's a lot more of those things in your business and more gifts. And there's a different way and a different perspective of looking at everything, right? Somebody can argue with you that everything costs money, right? If you have great employees, you have to pay them, right? But the culture that you create for them doesn't cost money, but it builds relationships, and it makes them want to be a part of what it is that you're creating. I hope I'm explaining that okay. So what is the meaning of your life? 12 steps to do that. If you want to hear that, you can go to the Get Up and Go Challenge page, Guide 15. All of this year's challenge is in there. All 365 days videos are in there. You're welcome to go listen to those. They are free. I share those because this is my way to give back. It's my project because it feels good to me to show up and be consistent and share some of the things that I've learned along the way, because I've had a long journey, lots of ups and downs. And I think if I can just help one person learn from and not make some of the screwed up mistakes I've made, then it's worthwhile. Gonna change my background. Pretty much everything in my background has been gifts to me. And that's why I just kind of created it over the last couple of years. And now I'm like, I promised a few people that tomorrow it will be gone. All of this craziness will be gone. I don't know what will be in its place yet. I'm going to take it down after I'm done processing videos today. And then we'll see what strikes me as what do I want to show up with in 2023. Because, I'm doing the annual challenge. We'll be doing the Get Up and Go, not the Get Up and Go. I don't know what the name of it's going to be, right? I haven't decided. I usually decide. Somehow I have some epiphany on New Year's Eve. And before I have to record tomorrow morning, I'll have come up with an idea of what the 2023 challenge title and tagline are going to be. And it might change. I think this one changed a little bit at the beginning of the year. The first couple weeks of the year, the BU 365-day challenge, I think had a different tagline probably, and a different, might even have a different name. And then I just went back and changed those first few videos. So I'll get her done. I always do. But sometimes I have to wait until my head, my heart, and my intuition say, yes, this is the right thing for 2023. So I'll be doing that tomorrow morning. I don't even know what page I'm going to do it on or what group I'm going to do it in for next year, but I will figure that out. There have been so many changes with the Facebook recording and Facebook platform this year, and I've just rolled with them and figured it out. That's all we can do is figure out something that if it doesn't belong to us and we don't have control over it, then we have to figure out how to make it work for us. It's a lot less stressful when we think of it that way than if I get freaked out and swear every time there's a change. Now, I may have been known to do that on many occasions, because I, like so many people, like consistency. I'm a creature of habit, like to know what to expect. And when it gets blown up in my face and things don't work the way they usually work, then I'm like, okay, got to figure this out. What's going on? And sometimes that includes a couple superlatives or bad words. All right. If I can help you in any way, ask. It's New Year's Eve. It's my day for spending time with those I love and care about, because that doesn't cost me any money, as well as getting ready for next year. All right. Have an awesome day. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.